I think that the climate change science is far from settled.
He's been called a climate change denier.
If anything, cooling global temperatures.
And a homophobe for saying this.
I probably feel a bit threatened.
Not asking if it's a personal choice of yours.
As so many people do.
Accused of being sexist for comments like,
what the housewives of Australia need to understand as they do the ironing.
And labelled a misogynist.
Because if he wants to know what misogyny looks like in modern Australia, he doesn't need a motion in the House of Representatives, he needs a mirror.
The man who could soon play an important role in our trade talks is a polarising figure. But today the Prime Minister endorsed Tony Abbott.
I obviously don't agree with those sentiments at all, but then I don't agree with everyone who serves the government in an unpaid capacity on hundreds of boards across the country. And this is a guy who was elected by the people of the great liberal democratic nation of Australia.
He was Prime Minister of Australia between 2013 and 15. In that time, he didn't have an easy ride. His comments about the death of a soldier drew criticism. And when challenged about it...
OK, well, tell me, what's the context? And if it's out of context, what is the context? You're not saying anything, Tony.
His new role would be as a member of the UK Board of Trade. But there are concerns he isn't the right person to be advising on deals.
They have impact on all of our lives, and they particularly impact women and men differently, because women and men are differently situated in the economy, they work in different sectors, women do more unpaid care work and so on. And if we want a trade policy that actually works for all the people in the UK, we need people negotiating those trade deals who understand those differences.
His supporters say the UK government should jump at the opportunity to use him.
He's been involved in making free trade deals for Australia. I think you've got a guy at a bargain basement price. The idea that he's a sexist and a homophobe is just absolutely preposterous. It's a lie perpetrated by his opponents here on the left who hate him.
Tony Abbott has long been a backer of Brexit Britain and Boris Johnson too. The UK government says it wants valuable expertise, but critics say appointing him means credibility is the trade-off. Alan Jenkins, 5 News.